I have a
hearted.
cat on my lap at the moment, and she's very, very warm. 2 cats actually. 2 cats, 2 dogs.
Huh. I guess.
Oh wait,
that
so we're
makes sense.
actually loading into the map at the moment, so...
Paritan Rumble by Praetorians versus
Brazilian Hat Emporium.
Brazilian Cup Emporium, there you go. And Llamas start with Praetorians. Shiploads.
Alright, so the first ship for the Praetorians is the RAS Bones' Taco Shack, piloted by Lazy Pandas. It is a Watcher's fish with a left side flame and a right side carronade. And their second ship is the RAS Vulcan, piloted by Jub Jub. It is the Gatling Carronade Pyramidion with a left side flak and flare.
And for the Brazilian Cup Emporium, we have the first spy we have seen today on our side of the stream. Llamas pronounced his name to me.
The Dostoevskis. Dostoevsky? I don't know, I'm not Russian.
This
Just
guy's speared,
You pronounce it.
piloted by Digitalogicalia. Amateur Banshee double Gatling, like you predict, that's amazing. And Thing to a Parmesan, piloted by Sildor, also Gatling cabinet with a side mortar and the flare on the side. And
Alright, so
engagements
lots
are
of side
happening and they
explosive
did not see each other
Oh,
happening.
wow.
Oh my god, the spy are
Oh,
getting
the
rammed,
crash.
losing armor. Oh dear, watchers, no!
Very aggressive flank coming out from RAS Vulcan, ramming the
It
spy
was-
off arc, but they, because of those wonderful sideways arcs. Unfortunately, because the Thing 2 does have the Gatling carrying as well, they can't actually.
The spy
capitalize
just got-
on the armor being down.
The spy just got rammed by
Pancaked.
bones into these buildings. They're like death trap.
RAS Vulcan is bumping, however, they've got themselves caught in a little crevice. Thing 2, however, is
They-
in a bad way.
They do have
They
the
have-
advantage against the Thing too, destroying the armor and the balloon. And
Yeah.
ramming them. No, wait, ram not
Nope.
happening.
Oh, if they ram their ally off arc. Which is going to give Thing 2 a chance to maybe get out of here.
Can he do it? He does only have
They are
kerosene.
escaping.
Carbonate's going out, I'm not just going out. Desperate to destroy all the engines and they don't get
every
it.
engine's done.
They're drifting
Now,
at
here we
Mark
have-
speed towards the escape route. I
See,
think
this is interesting from the Brazilian Hat Emporium because they can either come in and try and help or just let him die. Unfortunately, at the moment, they're kind of dragging out their own death on spy and flies in
Oh my.
parallel.
Horrible ram. It wasn't horrible for Praetorians, beautiful for them though. Just a horrible ram destroying this Parmesan from behind. And after this very surprising engagement, Praetorians only had one ship take some permanal damage. Surprisingly.
That's true, but it did actually take quite significant amounts of permahull damage. And since we have, well, mirror loadouts on the Pyramidion, essentially, that does mean when the Thing 2 comes back in, as long as it's not another I crash into you, you crash into me, we see who shoots first scenario, that will give the Thing 2 an advantage. Because as we were saying before, the way that the Gatling Carronade Pyramidion works, you disable with the carronade, you strip with the Gatling, but then to get the kills you really do need to ram, so
Or
having
you use a
such low
side,
permahull.
a side gun. But the Praetorians have a
That's true, that's
side
true.
flag. The Thing 2 has a side mortar. What do you think about that side mortar compared to the flag?
I don't think it makes too much of a difference. I mean, the flak's a little bit easier to shoot in a firefight, but
I
looking
think the
at the number of
mortar is-
Gatlings on each team, I don't think they're gonna have much chance. I mean, because
I think the
especially on the
mortar
RAS
is
Vulcan,
disadvantageous.
they'll generally be the target of at least, or in theory, 3 Gatlings and a Banshee and a Watcher. So if their main engineer has time to shoot the side flag, well, kudos to them. And on the Brazilian team, they're going to have at least 1 Gatling up against them.
And the ramming goldfish.
And usually a ram and a goldfish as well, so
The Spire really
I'm not
has
sure if
to.
the subtle difference in loadouts is going to help.
I mean, the
But this is an interesting position, actually, looking at how the Brazilian Hat Emporium has set themselves up. They've got the Spire down low, looking behind. Pyramidion up top, looking to the east.
they're
They
spotted.
are spotted. Oh dear, that Spire's not going to turn around in time.
The Bones has got to hit the bridge. He's not able to follow up with the instant ram against the Spire, and the Spire did turn him on now.
Ooh, that was a big bump and a solid watch into the Spire. This could go very badly for the Brazilian Hat Emporium.
Bones is not going for the instant ram, opting for
Oh no, the
better
thing
position.
bumps on a building.
Oh
Allowed
my
the
god.
goldfish to just ram to its heart's content. Now, however, we might see the advantage that... No, unfortunately not.
Unless Bones just does get up in time, Vulcan might die against this building behind him. And they do bump against it, and the Gatling might just be enough to kill it, and I think this gets him building
Yeah.
again. Bones is now
Alright, so...
all alone with this thing too, all alone. Who is also bumping into the building, they just killed the enemies.
Now, will the Bones engage? It looks like he's going to. He's rising up. Burning a touch of hydrogen.
Well, the Spire has respawned.
Oh, but the Spy has respawned. This is a bad situation for the Bones to be in.
Beautiful
But
vulture, but Bones is not using it to
Literally
retreat.
everything has gone down.
They're
Oh,
trying
no,
to
the Bones is-
outmaneuver the Spire and they meet and all alone. With no one to
That's-
back them up, and that might actually be a mistake.
Yeah, I think they're just going to have to accept that the fish is going to go down here. They're taking a lot of fire.
Spire
Thing two is
bumped a
dropping
little bit, but
down. They're finding it in their front country builds, and I think this is the end of the Taco Shack.
down. Bounce says Taco Shack.
Oh,
You have
that's
to.
saved though. Unfortunate.
Banshee
It
gets.
was going to happen, but it's always kind of sad when it does happen.
I mean, the thing with the side motor that I have completely ignored what just happened is the motor has very little arcs compared to flag. And the flag's inside arming side damage is very comparable to a Banshee, which is I mean, when I would fly such a palm, I would take a side Banshee just for the better arc, and because you can because the shots are happening quicker.
I suppose the other advantage for Banshee is, unlike with a flak or a mortar, you can actually be useful without the armor being down. Either if that's just putting a stack or two of fire on
But
the
if
blue
if
to
the flag
harass
is
the
inside arming
engineers.
time, then the Banshee is actually better for the just for the armor
Yeah.
time,
I mean, it's easy to
which
shoot.
is happening.
The armor doesn't have to be down. It doesn't suffer from arming time.
Yeah.
But I guess if you're at a if you can control the range of the engagement, then the flak does allow you to get quick kills. So
I mean, you have a Cabinet in the Gatling on your palm read, and that's not gonna call for I'm gonna be outside this arming time. And as you've seen earlier today on Cannon Ambush, it seems to be happening here again, but teams seem to be having trouble finding each other and just roam the map aimlessly in circles or squares. Or
well, on the plus side at
seahorses.
the moment, they're both roughly following the railway lines to the north, which means eventually they're going to hit the northern street which runs across, and we might get an engagement. Romans are turning in the correct direction to rendezvous with the Brazilian Hat Emporium team. Oh, but they're so low. They might actually just slink past the end of the street and get blocked completely by clouds. No! Beautiful, got the spots coming out on the Taco Shack.
Thing 2, does it see the volcano? Yes, it does. It's not spotted. There you go, it's spotted now. The Spire trying to flank from the other side.
Ooh, this is actually not
However-
a very good engagement from the Brazilian Skyriders team. God, damn brain. I blame the fact it's like 4 o'clock.
Oh my God.
So the Brazilian Hat Emporium team, but they... Ooh, that is very good watches coming out from the Taco Shack again, disabling almost everything on the Spire, ramming it into the allied pyramid and knocking him off arc.
The Wolf is just going for the Rams against the Spire. because it says the Watcher doesn't really have much kill potential unless the Llamas destroy it. And the Spire does take the focus fire with the Parmedian ship's Gatling and the Watch of the Goldfish and the Rams on both ships. Oh my god.
Oh, that
It's
was
Spire.
that was nicely done. And now the Thing 2 is in a very difficult situation. This is them versus both of the Praetorian ships.
And the Praetorians only
They
need one more kill. Can
Oh,
Thing
they
2
can't
survive? No, they cannot. Howard proves too much for the poor Parmedian's whole health.
It was an unfortunate bounce at the end there, meaning Praetorians will pick up the match 5-2.
And Praetorians will
Praetorians
advance.
are moving on. They will come up against the winners of TT and Rugged Men 2. Since in the winners bracket, Mad Hatters did manage to triumph over TT 5-0. Being the semi-finals for the winners bracket are Mad Hatters vs Centurions.